Oi pessoal, bem-vindo ao meu canal. Hoje nós vamos conversar sobre relacionamento. O meu convidado é meu esposo, ele só fala inglês, então esse episódio vai ser em inglês, mas nós estamos trabalhando para ver como que nós vamos trazer para português. Vamos falar hoje sobre relacionamento, como superar as diferenças culturais. Superar as diferenças, então, serve para você que já tem um relacionamento, para você que quer um relacionamento, porque todos nós temos diferenças. Então, eu e o Mike, meu esposo, estamos num nível um pouco maior de diferenças, porque são muitas diferenças entre a gente, e a gente vai conversar sobre a nossa experiência de vida. Espero que você assista até o final, deixe uma curtida, um like, enfim, o que você quiser. Obrigada por estar assistindo. Oi, gente. Hoje eu tô aqui com o meu convidado favorito, o Mike. E hoje a gente vai falar sobre relacionamento de novo. A pergunta de hoje, a gente vai falar hoje sobre diferenças culturais e como superar isso. Como fazer as diferenças culturais darem certo. Como fazer, né? Diferenças. Como trabalhar nas diferenças. Baby, I explain you what you're talking about. You can say.
So we're talking about dealing with cultural differences, and I think we have like three levels. So like 1, 2, 3 levels, layers of differences we have to overcome. Language is like number one because we got to be able to communicate. We got to talk to each other, and in the beginning, we had like sign language, right?
In the beginning, I thought if Michael know Tamis in my language, he will like it so much more. Oh no! Sometimes I
You thought or not.
Or not.
Yeah, and that was one, but we overcame that with just being patient. Like we really wanted to be together, so it was just like, all right, we got to figure out how to talk to each other, and that was our system. It was sign language. Hey, this, that. Look, like we did that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But the funny part is because when one make something really happen, we do whatever have to do.
Yeah.
Thinking about somebody can talk. And I put this in my mind because if somebody can talk, have one love, why I can't? You understand what I try to say?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, because it's people who can't actually speak.
Yeah.
don't have the ability to talk, and they find relationships. You have people who can't hear who find relationships, handicapped. So it's like, why would you limit yourself because someone just speaks a different language? I mean, that's a barrier you can overcome. And we use Google Translate a lot too, and WhatsApp. Just to communicate, because we figured, there's got to be a way if we're going to get this done. We care about each other. We want to be each other. Let's not make excuses of why it can't work, right? And that's kind of what she's talking about, is people who are literally, they can't speak, still have relationships. So yeah, we found a way to get around it. So that was one of the biggest ones. Then cultural difference. Brazil.
There's the bigger ones, but the first one. After that come the other ones when we start to understand more.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yep. The communication got better. We started finding other hurdles. But that's all right. Hey, that's any relationship. When you communicate, there's going to be things that you're trying to change or adjust to. Just like you talked about in the last video, coming together is what you're trying to do. You're trying to become one person, and a lot of the times you're going to deal with those differences.
And it's not perfect.
Right. Not perfect at all. I think culturally is different. Like me, I'm a little more, as Americans, we're far more independent. I am even more so than a lot of people, even in America. And what I notice is Brazilians, they really stick together. Like they're together. Family is super, super important. Not to say in America, family is not important, but it's a different, more welcoming atmosphere, a welcoming community. I would say that as far as Brazilian people. And that was a difference for me. So I'm accustomed to kind of being by myself, doing my own thing, being around when people need me, that kind of thing. So, being in that environment where everybody's like nice and kind and saying hello, even people we don't know when we go to the brasileiro. I still can't say it.
Oh, you're saying good.
Okay, I'm doing all right. But yeah, so that's one of the things that I saw culturally, just making adjustments, understanding.
But now I understand you. But in the beginning, this is difficult for me.
Yeah.
Because your people, American is more individual.
Yeah.
It's more in his own life.
Yeah, everybody for themselves kind of thing. Everyone's kind of looking out
for Brazilian is really so different. Like stay more together.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, talking loud.
Yeah, yeah. When you got here, that was one of the biggest things you notice in America. That's how people are. People are separate. Everyone has their little groups that they kind of stick to, or they stick strictly to their family.
So I have to. I don't know say this in English, but I have to work more on that because I'm here in your country. For me, it's more difficult.
Yeah. more difficult for the miss.
But it's more difficult for me, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
More difficult for you?
I don't say it's not difficult for you, but it's a little bit more for me.
I have to translate sign language, the Mies language.
But you figure it out. And you understand more me inside.
And that's where the patience comes in.
And,
you have to be so patient. Thank
I
you.
know you want water.
I need some water. Oh.
See? The connection, communication, and you don't need to say nothing. I see in your eyes.
Read my mind.
Yeah. and we be specialists on that.
We could do that. We could be specialists on that. Because it takes some work.
And something. I don't know if you remember.
What?
But in the beginning, I tried to be more the way I am. But like because I don't speak well, I try to do something better in the other side. Like I don't know if you remember, but I always try bring it chocolate for you. Remember that?
Yeah.
Or do
yeah, you found different ways to show me how you feel, what you think, what you want, because you couldn't say
nice,
words.
Michael.
It was nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It was nice, and that was one of the things that made the difference with us getting our relationship too. Just because of that extra level of kindness, little things that she doesn't have to do that I wasn't accustomed to receiving because it's just different here. Little gifts, little gifts or little symbols of just saying, "Hey, I'm thinking about you." It goes a long way in a relationship. So that broke the cultural
limit.
Barrier. The cultural limit there. And then, as far as how we think is, I think on a personal level, we have a lot of things a lot of ways we think the same, and in some ways we don't.
Yeah.
And so we have to deal with that too.
Excuse me. The principal things we think too similar.
Yeah.
Né?
The important things.
The important
right.
things.
The important things we think similar.
Obrigada por assistir esse vídeo. Deixe um comentário se puder, deixe um like se quiser. E é isso aí. Muito obrigada. Né, baby? Right?
Ciao.
Thank you. You want water? You want drink? I'm so kinda. Just for the audio. That's it. Tara.